Okay, so you've got shoulder pain and you want to know how to fix it. You've probably seen a lot of other videos, gone to several practitioners, tried a lot on yourself. I'm going to ask you a question though. Let's just say you've had right shoulder pain. Maybe they've done your shoulder, maybe your neck, maybe your chest, and maybe your upper back. My question is, has anybody ever gone to the other side to try to fix it? Or down in the trunk and move the trunk to try to fix the shoulder? Or how about the left leg to try to fix, let's say it's the right shoulder, or the right leg to fix the right shoulder? If they haven't, let me ask you a question. Do you believe that the body's all connected? And we all do, right? Is the body connected? Yes. So if it's connected, why are we not treating those areas? I want to show you the benefit and the speed in which this can help your shoulder in a way you didn't know existed. And as soon as you see it, you're going to say, oh my gosh, that makes common sense. At first it'll look awkward and weird, but then you'll go, holy crap, why hasn't anybody ever shown me this before? Cool? So my name's Tom Dalonzo-Baker. I've been a physical therapist for 28 years, and I had the aha moment of doing not the injured area in 2001. In 2005, I took it and trained over 15,000 clinicians worldwide. And now it's your turn to learn what appears at first a backward method. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to treat you first, get right into treatment, and then I like to show you how and why it works. Fair? All right, let's get started. First thing I like to do is I like to just simply go up into the region of injury, which is this video is your shoulder. And I want to do what we call a one-step quick fix. I just simply want to find a motion that doesn't work maybe on this side, but does work on this side. Now don't do them together, all right, because that restricts certain things. You want to do one at a time. Oh yeah, that's problematic. And then the other one. Cool? Maybe it's forward. And you go, oh yeah. Maybe it's doing something like this, but this one moves fine. Go ahead now and find that motion. Once you do, you have to make sure that one side is, we call bad, hard, or yucky. I like to use the word yucky, all right? And this one moves normal, feels good, okay? If they both bug you, then you might want to find another motion in the shoulder that one is good, one is bad. If you can't find it, and they're both bad, okay, hang out, wait until I do the trunk or the legs next. Cool? Okay, so now let's score this. So let's say you get up to here. We don't use a scale of 1 to 10. We need some bigger one. We add zeros, all right? So what I mean by that is we use 0 to 100. And all I do is I ask my patients, hey, when you pick that up, how hard is it? How bad is it? How much issue does it cause? How restricted is it? Whatever it is just, just don't overthink this. So if I go up like this, I'll say, is that a low, medium, or high amount of issue? And you might go, that's a medium amount. And I'll say, okay, is that a 40, 50, or 60? The higher the number, the worse it is. And you go, it's a 50. I said, okay, that's your starting number, and we're going to try to bring it down to 0. If you were to say, hey, it's a low, I'd say, okay, is it a 10, 20, or 30? Higher the number, the worse it is. And you might say, oh, it's a 20. I said, okay, no biggie. Go ahead and remember that score, write it down if you can. And maybe you just go, oh my gosh, that really hurts. And I'd say, is that a 70, 80, 90, or 100? Score it. That's all I want you to do, because we're going to track it, and everything we do, we're going to try to get it better and better and better, and get it down to 0 pain if we can. Cool? All right, so we've got the yucky, ouch, we know where it's going up to, we've got a feel of what it feels like, and this one's just fine. Okay. One-step quick fix is simply do the opposite left to right, right? You got painful right shoulder, this is the yucky motion, you're going to go do the yummy motion, okay? So, we're just going to go up. That's it. Now lift up your rib cage as you do it. Don't just pull on your shoulder, but rib cage. It's a full body motion. You're going to do 2 sets of 20. All right. So I'll probably just do 10 or 12 just for the length of the video. All right. 8, 9. Okay. And why 20? hey, I don't know how conditioned or deconditioned you are. 20 is a good number for us for non-weight bearing stuff. And if you're deconditioned, maybe you only get 10, maybe you do 15. If you can do more like 25, that's fine too. We're not trying to exhaust you. Now, you might say, well, how long do I rest in between sets? Because I did say 2 sets of 20 reps. I don't know, 15, 30 seconds. All right. Again, I'm not sure how conditioned or deconditioned you are. So rest until you go, I'm ready to do another set. And I'm right now ready to do another set. So I'm going to kick this up. I'm going to go 1, and I'm going to do another set of 20. Okay? And again, just for the sake of the video, I'm just going to do 10 of them. I think that's 6, 7, 8. Reach to the ceiling. 9, 10. Now, I'm going to shake it off a little bit. Now I'm going to retest this over here. Okay? Whoa, maybe it's gone up a little higher. And I'll say to you, let's say you started with a 70. Is that better now, right now? And you may say yes. I go, cool, we're heading to 0. How much better is it? It went from a 70 to a what? Give me a new score. You might say 40. I go, awesome. Some of you will have pain that's like right here, that's as high as you can lift it in the beginning, right? And then all of a sudden, now you're up to here, but you have the same pain. And you'll say it's no different because you're only paying attention to the pain. Well, if you're higher than you were before, now that you're feeling the pain, and here it doesn't feel it, that's still better. So score it for improvement. Maybe the pain isn't here anymore. Is that 100% better? No, because we want to get a normal range too. Okay? So if that worked, you're going to go ahead and do another 2 sets of 20. All right? So as I'm talking, I want you to go do another set, 2 sets of 20. All right, 2 more sets. 1 set of 20 and then another set of 20. And I'm going to share with you, this works on 40 to 60% of the people to get some improvement. Those of you who aren't getting better with it, don't worry about it. We've got 2 other body areas to work on. All right, so go ahead and do 2 more sets. You can pause the video if you need to. When you get done, recheck it again. And maybe it's gone from a 70 to a 40 to a 20. It means it's working. Why bother to do anything else? Go over here, do another 2 sets. And I want you to keep going until you've gotten to 5 or less on the score, or you plateau and you may be up there, you stayed at a 20. Maybe you stayed at a 60. I don't know. Wherever you do, after you've done 2 sets initially, always do another 2 sets. Okay? And see where it's at then. And if it's working, keep doing it. Most people, if they're going to change it, or start plateauing at 6 sets, 2 sets, 2 sets, 2 sets, or 8 sets. And they're good enough. They got the benefit that they're going to get from that shoulder motion. Cool, right? Now what we do is we go, hey, there's 3 body regions you should always treat for any condition. Arms, trunk, and legs. So we're going to go, we've done something in the arms, we're going to go and try to find something in the trunk or the legs to fix. With shoulders, I really love to go to legs to help somebody change. And all I typically like to do, because I'm sitting right now, is I pull my chair back, I sit down, let me just change this a little bit, and I kick my leg out. I kick my leg out like this, and I lift it up as high as I can. And I do this side as high as I can. Oh, let's say I just can't lift. Remember how we scored before? Low, medium, or high? That's a high. I'm going to call it an 80, let's say. This one's easy. Feels good, feels normal. Now, do you see how something like this could actually be pulling all the way up to the shoulder? And I will tell you, the longer the lever arm, the more force it generates. It's a physics thing. And you'll have more problems in your shoulder, and it has nothing to do with the shoulder. It's a tightness in your hip. Okay? So what we want to do, same exact thing we just did with the arms, we do with the legs, except we're going to do it on this side. Now, legs are heavier, so I might not do 20. Maybe I'll do 10, 12 to 15. And I'm just going to lift up and do my left leg, let's just say. Now, if that was too hard, straight, you can try it bent and see if you get a difference, and maybe go, oh yeah, that one, but maybe it's less hard, all right? So you give a different score. Now, we have two scores now. Here I've got an 80, up here I'm down to like a 40 with the shoulder. But I'm gonna go do 2 sets of this, I'm gonna recheck the right side, and I'm gonna recheck the arm. I'm gonna reset to the right side leg and right side shoulder. Now, don't be surprised if your good side is the same side as your shoulder issue. It won't say, it's whatever it is, okay? Don't try to assume that, hey, it's gonna be my right leg that's gonna be problematic. Nope, it'll be what it's gonna be. So you're gonna do 1 set of, we like to do like 12 to 15 because the leg's heavier. Then we're gonna rest and we're gonna do another set. Cool? And that's all you're gonna do. And when you get done with that, you can rest for a second, put your right leg back out, if that's the problem one, and kick it up. And go, holy cow, that went from an 80 to like a 20 right there. Well, if you did that, oh my gosh, you're going to probably do really good now when you recheck this. And you'll say, oh my gosh, my leg got better, my arm feels really good. Write the score down that you have. I'm trying to fix this. It was let's say a 40, now it's a 10. It worked. This one changed from an 80 down to whatever number I said, okay? A 20, let's say. Okay, that worked. All right, do it again. Do it again. 2 sets. Okay, rest as long as you need to in between the sets. Recheck the good leg or the bad, what was the bad leg. See what it feels like. And then recheck the arm. Continue to do that until you're not getting any more improvement. Maybe it'll take 6 sets. Maybe it'll take 8 sets. Now, if you've gotten your score all the way down to 5 or less, you're done. If you didn't get it to 5 or less, well, see until it plateaus. Once it plateaus, usually around set 6 or set 8, you now get to say, all right, I've done an arm. I've done a leg. Most of the time when we treat patients, we only do 2 exercises. We say when you come back next time, do something in the trunk and maybe the arms, right? But we're always going to check the arm, but it doesn't mean we have to treat an arm. We're going to be treating it by doing other body areas. All right, so let's say it's tomorrow, or let's say I've got enough time to also do my trunk. Great, go ahead, put your hand on your chest or your belly, and twist as far as you can. Don't move your arms, okay? Twist as far as you can this way. That one's freer. This one's somewhat, let's say, tight, and let's say we call it a 30. Remember, 10, 20, 30 is low, 40, 50, 60 is medium, 70, 80, 90, and 100 is high. And I say it's a 30. Okay, good. So now I've got a 30, I've got a 20 down in the leg, this plateaued, and let's just say this is really feeling, let's say it's a 10. Good. I'm going to go and I'm going to do 2 sets of 20 because this is not a heavy exercise. It's pretty easy. I'm going to really get to end range, right? Don't overthink it. Don't think you got to be perfect. And I don't want you sitting up straight if that bugs you. Be in neutral. You can be slouched. Whatever's the most comfortable position and twist in. Okay? Twist, 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 twist. All right. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to do 2 sets of that. When you get done with 2 sets, you're going to recheck this. Say, wow, that 30 is like a 0 now. You're going to recheck your leg and say, whoo, wow. And then you're going to, and then give it a score. And then you're going to recheck this and say, man, that's all better. Or it is what it is, score it. Hey, I like to get everything at 5 or less if I can. Hey, I'm not all 5 or less. I'm going to do the trunk twist again. So now you're fixing multiple areas that's pulling on that shoulder. And that, you're going to see, changes you oftentimes instantly. All right? Improves you instantly. And you're seeing it's fixing the whole body. So guess how long that's going to stay gone. You're getting the education of how to do it. So now, tomorrow you come back and you say, oh, I'm sore, or this hurts, or that hurts. Don't think that because something now is worse that it didn't work. It's the understanding and the education you got that you say, all right, I know how to control it and get rid of that. So let's say pain in your mid-back came on. All right, ooh, ow, that now it hurts this way. This way's free. Okay, I can start there, see whether it takes care of it. Going to the good. Cool? All right, now you can begin seeing something here. Is that why in the world do people have chronic pain? Or why in the world do people gone to 4 or 5 clinicians and not gotten better? All right? Or why have you treated yourself staying in the injured region and not gotten better? Well, that's the reason. You didn't know all these other things are pulling on you that's causing the problem. So I always say this. People always ask, well, Tom, why should I necessarily get more training? Now, I need you to take a look at down below are links. One is for the general public. It's called outsmartpain.com. And then there's a link down below that's also for clinicians called totalmotionrelease.com. What happens is when you have pain, if you've only had it for 3 weeks, let's say that shoulder pain, chances are you're golden. You'll be fine with this. If you don't have other aches and pains in your body going on, you just hurt it, it's been less than 3 weeks, this will probably help you and fix you and you'll be good. Just do this until all of a sudden you go, now when I retest, everything feels good, Tom. Cool. Go free and live your life, okay? If you've had your pain an issue longer than 3 weeks, and most people checking these videos out do, especially if you've had it longer than 3 months, as a pain lasts, it creates more restrictions in the body. And as that now, another restriction comes, that will help cause another restriction in the body. And you keep building these up the longer that you have the pain. And so it's more and more vital to learn how to find deeper and deeper restrictions through training. And that's what we help you with, is because you're being locked down. I gave you very basic and general motions, all right? And I didn't even show you how to advance them. It's kind of like what I did, I used to be a math teacher, is that I just gave you basic level math, single digit addition. I taught you how to do that right here. But there's double digit and triple digit, and there's subtraction and multiplying and dividing in order to get deeper and deeper and deeper into your body. All right, so if this has been helpful and beneficial and you would like to learn more, now is a perfect opportunity to do that. On those links, we show you many more treatments. We show you why and how it works. And we give you an opportunity to purchase a package that can be anywhere down to like $47 all the way up to $1,000, depending upon how much improvement you want to have and how much knowledge you want to have. And again, I hope this has helped. If it did, and you happen to be watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. And otherwise, click down below, and I'd love to teach you a lot more of this.